I hope you enjoyed the previous video. Today we had something fun going on today. As you can see, we have a special guest. This is my husband, his name is Daniel, and Kelly decided to join us today. She's having a good day. So, as you can see, today's theme is actually couples Pilates. You can do this with your siblings, you can do this with your parents, you can do this with your partner, or especially now being quarantine time, you shouldn't be seeing your friends or your housemates, your roommates, whoever. As long as you have a partner, that will be great, okay? So if you don't have anybody to work out with you, don't worry. These exercises can be done alone, just a little bit harder because you don't have each other's support, okay? So again, this session mainly is more fun, okay? So always be careful, don't injure yourself, don't argue because of the exercise as well, okay? So we're gonna start with a nice warm up first. What we're gonna start with is we're gonna start with our back facing each other. So we're gonna sit back to back. Kelly, all right. You're gonna sit back to back and have your bum close to each other. So maybe just a gentle reminder of how you set your mats up. Is basically you're just gonna have your mats facing each other this way, back to back. Okay. So now we're gonna reach our legs to the side, okay, wider than the mat, hip distance apart and wider, okay. So like over here, as you can see, we actually have a gap going on, so you don't want the gap. So we're gonna inch your bum closer towards each other. Come on, yeah. So because if your bum is not in towards each other, you don't get as much support as you can. If you can, try to sit as upright as you can with your weight directly on your sit bones, okay. Arms to the side. You're gonna stick the whole back and the arms together. Alright, and we're gonna twist the body. So it's not an arm movement, it's a chest movement. So you're gonna use each other's body as a feedback. Sit upright, nice and tall, press your head gently into each other. If you've been working desk job, your head might be sticking out this way. Try to draw the neck in, okay? So we're gonna inhale to prepare. Exhale, no bending, just twist to the right side, okay? Inhale, come back to center. And exhale to the opposite side. We're just gonna go for 3 times. Sit up nice and tall. 2. And center. Exhale. Enjoy the twisting. Last one. Make sure you're not dropping your hands. And center and to the left side. Good. And center. Very good. So that's called the spine twist. It's very good for your back and your spine. And generally it just feels nice to start with that. Okay, so we're gonna go into our next exercise. Kelly is feeling very playful today. We're gonna lie down on our back, okay? Hi, what do you want? All right, so when you lie down on your back, you sort of want to use that line where your mat join. What we did is we sort of just stack our mat on top of each other, just maybe less than an inch, just safer that way. We're just gonna scoot ourselves closer to the edge of the mat, okay? And then we're gonna lie down. So this exercise is called hip release. It's a very good exercise for your hips to release if you tend to have like gripping of your hips because of sitting for too long. This is a great exercise for you, okay? So again, placement of the foot. So we're not going both in or both out, we're actually staggering. Okay, so we're gonna start with the leg closer to the camera, which is our left leg, okay? So foot position wise is gonna be you, partner, okay? So from here, okay? So from here, you're gonna have your hands on your hip bones, just feeling what your pelvis is doing. It sort of helps you to connect your brain better so that you are aware of what your pelvis is doing, okay? So start with a nice gap in the back. You want a gap in the back going on. Hands on your pelvis. You want to keep your tailbone and your pubic bone heavy, okay? So from here, you're gonna inhale to prepare. Exhale, open your legs to the side. Keeping the pelvis nice and stable, you will feel that your pelvis will be lopsided this way. Keep them even. You don't want added pressure into the hands. And straighten the leg towards your partner. Inhale, roll the leg in and drag the leg back in. Okay, so keep the pelvis still. Inhale, open to the side. You might not get a lot of range. If you realize that when you open the leg is following you and the pelvis is following you, that's too much. Bend the leg back in. Bend the leg back in. One more time. Inhale to open to the side. Good. Keep your pelvis nice and stable. You're actually working quite a lot on your core and your back muscles, so hold yourself in the center. Roll yourself in and return. If you like, you can repeat for 2 more, okay? Let's go to the other side. So when you're going to change side, you're going to change the foot position. So I'm going to let Daniel's leg be closer to the camera now. You're going to inhale to open the other leg to the side. Reach the leg away. Good. Point your toes inwards and roll yourself back in. 2 more. Keep the pelvis nice and stable. Inhale to open. Make sure your other leg that's just keeping it still is engaging your inner thighs, that you're not accidentally dropping it to the side. Last one. Open to the side and reach away. Roll the leg back in and pull it back. Okay, good. So that's your hip release. Once you've done both sides, we're going to go into our next one, which is to warm up our shoulders. So you can keep your feet in the same alignment. You're just going to inhale, have your palms facing down on the side, and you're just reaching your fingertips towards the partner, making sure that your shoulders are not rounded off the mat. You're going to keep it nice and open. All right, keep your gaze up. Yeah, inhale. Okay, so as we're doing quite some exercises lying down, if you feel like your neck is uncomfortable, you can have like we call it a head pad, like a head support, to just place it behind your head if your neck is protruding. So just to make your neck and your shoulders more comfortable, okay? If not, your shoulders will be pretty round in this way. So from here, where we were at arm circles, you're gonna inhale, reach your arms up, palms facing one another, and bring it overhead. Exhale, circle off to the side of your hips again. Good, maintaining the neutral pelvis. Inhale, reach up. Keep going. Inhale, reach up, circle to the side. And you're gonna have your hands by the hips coming up towards the ceiling. Good. 3 more times. So as you do your arm circles, right, keep going. You want to keep your rib cage heavy. What typically happens is as we circle and bring our arms up and overhead, our rib cage will flare together with us. So you want to keep this rib cage nice and heavy on the mat while you maintain your neutral pelvis. One last one, reach your arms up. Good. And circle onto the side. We're going to reverse. So open up your arms to the side and reach your arms up and place it down by the side. Okay, palms facing in. Inhale to reach up and overhead. Exhale, reaching up towards the ceiling and bring it down off to the side. Good. 3 more. Inhale, reach. And exhale, focus on your breathing, focus on the present. Don't think about work, you know, give this hour to yourself and just breathe. Don't think about what to cook next, what other things that you need to do. That's our last one. Have your hands rest down by your side. We're going to come into a sitting position to start working on our abs. So you're going to come up. Okay, with your feet still in the same position, we're going to start with the first exercise called half row back, which we've done in the previous video. You're going to have your palms facing each other, okay? And, okay, so let's stagger this way. Yeah, so make sure your hip, knee, ankle alignment is good in a nice straight line, that they're not open to the side this way or just off center. So we're going to start by bending your body forward, okay? So you're just curling your upper body forward, pulling your tummy away from your thighs, okay? Just gently squeeze your inner thighs. So if you have somebody with bow leg, which Daniel has, it will be good for you to place both legs in, and he just needs to gently work by squeezing the foot to work on the inner thighs a little bit more, okay? If both of you don't have, you can still work on the inner thighs by gently squeezing it. So bending your body forward, looking down, you're going to inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're going to roll yourself backward, start the movement from the pelvis, and look forward. Keep your feet anchored down onto the mat. You're going to work on the inner thigh still and draw your belly button in as much as you can. Inhale, go ahead and go forward. And exhale, roll back. And inhale up. And go 2. Are you feeling it?
Yes.
And up. And 3. Reach back. Pull your abdominals in. And up. And 4. Reach. And up. Make sure your pelvis is not doing the work for you, okay? Let the abs do it. And up. So it's not about how far you can go back, right? It's all about how well you can keep this rounded back with you as you move. Okay, how many have we done?
No.
7 and 8. You gotta count for me. I'm so bad at counting. And up. 9. Reach. Work on the inner thighs. Work on rounding the back. Last one, 10. Let's stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Let's bring it to the next level. Bring your arms up. Woo! Keep the round back. 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. 2 and 1. And reach forward. Very good job. Yeah. Okay, so have fun, okay? So if it's too difficult, you can take a break, but I believe you can do this, okay? Kelly wants to join us too. Okay, so from here, our next exercise is an exercise that we did yesterday. Also during the first session. It's called Obliques roll back. Basically, it targets the side of your waist, okay? So if you want to look into getting a smaller waist, this is a great exercise to do. It's also the movement that looks like a graceful dancer, okay? So from here, you're gonna have your palms facing down this way, okay? Again, work on the inner thighs, okay? We're gonna do the first 5 with both of our feet down, and then we're gonna do our next 5 with the leg up in tabletop, okay? Learn to use your partner's foot to support each other, but most importantly, support your own weight first. If not, your partner's gonna have to work very hard to support you, okay? So from here, we're going to go to our left side first. So you're gonna inhale to prepare, sit nice and upright. You're gonna inhale to prepare, exhale, roll back. Sweep back, twist the body as much as you can as your arm stays still, and go 2. So typically, sometimes the arm will go this way. You're gonna keep your arm in the same place, and 3. And up. Good. 4. Keep the feet nice and anchored. Squeeze your inner thighs together. 5. Kelly just crossed the London Bridge. And hold. Okay? We're gonna move on. So we're gonna bring our right leg up and continue. And up. And 2. And up. Good. 3. And up. And 4. And up. Last one. 5. Stay here. 5, 4. Bring the leg up higher. 3, 2, 1. And come up all the way. Good job. So we're gonna go over to the other side. I'm starting to sweat. Okay, so from here, palms facing down again. Again, pay attention to your knees. You're gonna inhale to prepare. Let's go to our right side. You're gonna exhale. Go. 1. Inhale. Come back up. And go 2. And up. Make sure your inner thighs are squeezing, that your legs are not opening to the side. Keep the knees together. 4. And up. And 5. And up. Okay, 6. Let's bring the leg up. And up. So you're going to bring the opposite side of the leg up, okay? And up. And 7. Reach away. Pull your tummy in. 8. Reach. Roll back. Roll back. 9. And up. Roll backwards. 10. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Wide shoulders. 1. And come back up all the way. Okay, so that's your obliques roll back. Okay, I hope you got a nice sensation going on the side of the rib cage. We're gonna go into our next exercise. We're gonna go into our hip twist, okay? So for the next exercise called a hip twist, you have 2 ways of placing your hand. You can either have your hands just straight off to the side. This will make it harder for you to work on your abs, on your lower abs, and you also have to learn to push from the chest more. If you feel tension in the shoulders, like this, which we're going to do this version, you want to bring the elbow directly underneath the shoulder, okay? And if you don't feel comfortable over here, you can choose to do this one, okay? But I'm telling you, this one is slightly harder. All right, so we're gonna go for your elbow, and you want to scoot a little bit closer towards each other, okay? All right, so when you're in this position, make sure you're not just sinking into the shoulders, you're actually pushing yourself away. Yeah, and your chest a little bit forward as well, okay? We're gonna go into a tuck pelvis, flatten your back as much as you can, and we're gonna bring one leg up to tabletop at a time. Okay, close your legs together, close your legs together. Okay, so I'm just gonna go a little bit lower to allow Daniel's legs to be on top. What we're gonna do is we're gonna circle the leg, okay? So what you're not doing is you're not doing this. Your knee is not staying in the same place, okay? You're actually moving your knees together this way. Move your knees. Move your knees. Your knees have to draw the circle, all right? Let's go. 1. You're gonna inhale for the first half of the circle. Exhale for another half. Keep your pelvis nice and still. 4, Good. 5 and 6. Keep going. 7 and 8. Woo. 9. You can do it. 10 and reverse. 1. Woo. Make sure you move your knees. 2. 3. Keep drawing abdominals in. 4. Keep your gaze forward. Don't hang your leg back. 5. 6. Your turn to count.
7. 8.
Woo.
9. 10.
Very good. Okay, so you're just gonna push yourself back up. Do it slowly. The slower you do it, the more control you have of your pelvis, the more you're gonna feel your core working. Okay, which will make it more effective as well. Good. So our next exercise, we're gonna go into our favorite position, lying down.
Yes.
All right. So when you're lying down, again, use the mat where the mat is overlapping as a guideline. Okay. So we're just gonna scoot closer towards each other, and then we're gonna lie down. So you might need some adjustment. Okay. So this couple Pilates works well if you are about the same height. If your height difference is very big, it might be a little bit difficult, but it's still fun, okay? So, Daniel's height is actually how much?
178.
Yeah, he's 178 cm, and I'm about 165 cm.
That's fine.
So we can work. Anything bigger than that, you might have to work your way out of it, okay? So from here, we're gonna bring one leg up to tabletop and just step against each other's foot. So make sure your heel and your toes are in line as much as you can, and then let's bring the other leg up. Okay, so we're like in this supported tabletop position. Again, if you're not doing anything, your partner actually have to hold the weight of your legs up, and our legs are pretty heavy, so make sure you're holding your own legs up using your abdominals, okay? So we're gonna stick our inner thighs together, all right, and come into a 90-degree position of your knees. And we are going to be doing single leg stretch. So you're gonna have your hands behind your head, okay? Support the weight of your head for you. And you're gonna curl up, crunch up, all right? Keep pulling your abdominals in. From here, we're just gonna alternate the legs. So we're gonna reach and change, and change, and change. Again, so instead of letting your leg weights press each other down, curl up higher, curl up higher. Alright, curl up as high as you can. You want to hold your weight up. It's almost like your legs are not touching and you're really just doing the weight on your own. Keep it up, curl up higher. Curl up higher. Good.
Yes. Oh.
Work on the endurance of the upper abs. If you feel that when your legs are moving with your partner and you feel that your pelvis can't help but go side to side, okay? Either both of you need to work harder on your inner thighs, or you're too close to each other. So then I'll need you to work harder on your left inner thighs.
Okay.
Okay? Because you're pulling me offside. Yeah, good. So you actually need to communicate with each other a lot when you do couple Pilates, because you can help each other's alignment out that way. Okay, let's curl up higher. 3 more times. Whew. And 2. Last one.
3.
Good. And come into center. Keep the feet there. You're gonna lie down and just rest your upper abs for a little while. If you want to stretch it, bring your arms up and over. Woo, just stay here. And let's just take a deep breath in. Fill in the base of your ribcage. Feel them expanding. Inhale. Did the cat attack you?
Yes.
And exhale. Okay, we're gonna go into our hundreds next. So in our first video, I actually showed you guys how to do the hundreds breathing, but I'm just going to remind you anyway. So we're going to have our feet against each other. So with the foot, right, you constantly have to adjust. Maybe after each exercise, the foot position might change a little bit, so you just adjust it to have a nice support again. Okay, so close your legs together all the way, right? Hands are by your side. We're going to do an easier version first, where we just curl up and do 30 seconds as a testing. You're going to breathe in for 5 seconds and breathe out for 5 seconds. There are 2 alternatives to your breathing. You can either do a smooth breath, which will look like this. Let's do it. Curl up. You breathe in for 5 seconds, and you breathe out for 5 seconds. Your arms is constantly pulsing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And lie down. Okay, so that's just smooth breath, but smooth breath doesn't work very well for me at the moment. Of course, eventually you want to build yourself up to that your lung capacity can go that way, alright? If you can't and if you're very breathless, you can do staccato breath, which is what I'm going to do later, okay? So, work your inner thighs. Yeah? Okay? So remind your partner, okay? Keep working the inner thighs, if not the legs will open to the side. So, from here, you're going to do sniff, 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 sniff. Exhale, 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 exhale. Okay, so that's the breathing. We're gonna go all the way to 100. Now, another thing that I want to remind you of is, if your neck is tight, you can use your hands to support you. And for your arms, you want to work on your legs, not just from the top of the arm, okay? So this is how it will look like if you're just doing arms. You won't feel anything in the armpits, but if you just think of lengthening away and you focus on pressing, think of pressing the shoulders and the arms down, you should feel your lats going on, okay? So let's do it. Come on, work your inner thighs.
Okay.
Yeah, close the legs together all the way. Good. Okay, so from here, let's go. We're gonna straighten the leg, curl the upper body up, and pulse. Inhale, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 3, 4, 10. Inhale, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 3, 4, 20. Inhale, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 3, 4, 30. Keep on counting. So as your neck feels more and more tight, use one hand, pull the head up for you. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Pull your belly button in. 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't stop. And 90. Almost there.
Yes.
5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hundreds. And relax. Good. Bend your legs. Oh, don't drop the leg. Don't drop the leg. Keep the leg there. Keep the leg bent. You're not done yet. Do not drop your legs. Okay, now we're gonna do a coordination work of hundreds. Yes, I know. We're gonna do it one more time. This time we're gonna do it with a leg coordination. Okay, so we're gonna go inhale 3, 4, 5. Exhale 3, 4, 10. So we're gonna take turns to straighten the leg. So your turn to straighten the leg now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Inhale 3, 4, 5. Exhale 3, 4, 10. That's what we're gonna do, alright? So we're gonna do it, the whole thing again. So I'm gonna have my hand supporting my head. Okay, curl upper body up, both legs straight. Come on, both legs straight. Yep, are you curled up?
Yes.
Alright, let's go. Inhale, 3, I bend, you straighten. Yeah, inhale, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 3, 4, 10. Inhale, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 3, 4, 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 3, 4, 30. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 4, 60. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Curl up higher. 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Okay, now you can put your legs down by your side. Okay, so just a quick break. We're gonna go into our next exercise. If your feet were sweating, you can just wipe it on your mat a little. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and have one last exercise in this position. We're gonna go ahead and bring your foot up again. Okay, and the other leg. Alright, so we're gonna do a hip roll. Let's straighten our legs up. Straighten your legs up. Now, this exercise is very important for you to work your inner thighs, okay? If your partner or you is not working hard enough and not focusing, it makes the exercise very difficult to do. Hi, you will be just falling off on your butt, but it's okay because this is a padded surface, you will be safe. In this case, I actually have a cat under my butt, so we cannot fall, okay? So from here, you're gonna keep your legs straight, hands by your side, gently pressing into the mat. You're gonna inhale to prepare, exhale, let's go. Press into the feet, lift your bum up. Go simultaneously. Are you all the way up?
No.
I'm all the way up. You're gonna go all the way up. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up, 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 higher, higher, higher. Woo! Woo! Yo, 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 yo! And slowly melt your spine back
down, okay? So I'm just gonna inch away from him more. Okay, so inhale to prepare, exhale, lift. You're gonna work simultaneously. Squeeze the butt cheek as much as you can. Inhale to stay, exhale to melt. You're gonna put more weight into your foot to be more stable, okay? Inhale to prepare, close the legs together please. Exhale, let's roll. Put more weight into your left, or your right, yeah. And melt down. Daddy is having a time of her life. Inhale to prepare, exhale, lift. Stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And melt your spine back down. Careful, cat. Okay. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna come down on our side now. Let me just adjust my towel. Okay, so we didn't do 5, but if you feel more confident with your partner, you can go ahead and do 10, you can even do 20. It requires a lot of your butt work and stability. So most of the time we are not very balanced on both sides. So as you and your partner do the exercise, like just now I felt that Daniel generally tend to sway his leg to the left side more. So instead of scolding each other, okay, be patient with each other and just tell each other, hey, you know, I can feel that your weight is pushing me to the other side. Can you move your leg more towards the center? So then you can help each other to detect how much weight distribution usually is in between you guys, okay? So we're gonna go into our next exercise where we come down on our sides. So for this, we're actually gonna be lying with our heads away from each other. And make sure you're parallel to the mat, okay? You can choose to have your arms straight or elbows bent. Both ways is fine. But your bottom leg, you're gonna bend it forward, okay? Because you're facing the other way. Yeah, okay? Everybody go into their left side, okay? So I'm just gonna straighten this leg this way. Bend this leg to the front. Bend this leg to the front, yeah. Okay, good. Whoa, the cat just jumped over your leg. Okay, so make sure your weight is directly on top of the hip and you're lifting that waist up as much as you can. And can you bring the leg back a little bit? Alright, now from here you're gonna inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the leg up. And down. I'm just gonna straighten my leg because my bottom hip is working very hard too. And down, you can choose to straighten your leg if your hip is gripping, okay? 3. And down. And 4. Now when you're doing this exercise, keep squeezing your bum. It's very important that your hip bones stay leveled and still. If your hip bone is going closer to your head and away from your head, that's not very good. And 5. Keep them as stable as you can. 6. And 7. And 8. You should feel it here on the side of the hips. 9. Be careful that you're looking down at your feet, okay? 10. Look forward. Hold the leg up. Now we're going to circle the leg. So I'm going to go down. Daniel's going to go up. And back. Okay, we're going to point our toes for this one. 2. Good. 3. 4. So you're actually holding each other accountable from doing that nice complete circle. If not, you're going to hit each other on the leg. 6. My butt is burning. 7. Oopsie. 8. 9. 10. We got a reverse. Let's go. 1. 2. 3. 4. Now you gotta work harder. 5. 6. 7. 8. Oopsie. 9. And 10. Okay, good. Now from here, you're gonna step the top leg forward. And you're just gonna bring the bottom leg reaching nice and long. Okay, so from here you can have your hands supported in front of you or your hands on your hips, whichever way works. You're gonna lift the bottom leg up and down. Work on your inner thigh, work from the groin and down. And 3, and down, and 4, and down. You're gonna exhale to lift. 5, and down, and 6, and down. 7, lift. And down. 8, lift. And down. 9, lift. And down. Last one. 10, hold it up. 10, 9, 8, straighten the legs. 7, 6, 5. Remember to breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Very good. We're gonna go over to the other side. Kelly's wanting a lot of attention today. Okay, so from here, if you feel uncomfortable bending your knee, you can straighten the leg. Okay, top leg nice and straight, look forward. We're gonna inhale to lift, and down, and 2, lift the bottom waist, and 3, good, and 4, 5, lift, 6, lift, 7, and 8, and 9, last one, 10, point your toes, I'll go up, and then will go down, and circle, 1, 2, now you count,
3, 4, 5,
oops,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
reverse,
Okay. 1, 2, 3,
oh my god,
4, 5,
Ooh,
6,
my bad,
7, 8, 9,
ah.
10.
Alright, good job. Now step
Alright.
your top leg forward. Oh my goodness. We're gonna straighten the bottom leg nice and straight. Flex your feet. Lift the bottom leg up. Let's go. 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
hold it, hold it, hold it.
Hold it, hold it.
10 seconds.
1, 2, 3,
Oh my goodness, he counts so
4,
long.
5, 6,
Count faster.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh my goodness. If you think I'm a bad counter, obviously Daniel is the worst counter. Okay, so we're gonna come onto our sides again, but this time with our heads towards each other. Okay? We're still gonna work on the side of the bum. Might as well, okay? So come onto your elbows. You're gonna come into like a side elbow plank position, making sure that when you're coming down onto your side, your head will knock into each other later, so we got an inch further away from each other. Okay, and so how you're gonna place your knees is your knees should be a little bit forward. So my knees is actually in line with my fist or my palm, and then my hip is in line with my elbows. Okay, so I usually point my legs backwards, not here or here. It has to go all the way back. All right. So when you look at yourself in the mirror, if you're doing this in front of the mirror, make sure that you cannot see any part of your lower legs, just the front of the thighs. Okay, so we're gonna have our hands on the hips this way, and we're gonna lift, come into a side plank. Okay, so you're gonna inch further down. You're gonna inch further down. Yeah, can you see your leg? We actually have like a camera going on in front. Your leg cannot be seen in front. The bottom leg, yeah, you're gonna, that's right. Okay, squeeze your bottom butt, lift off the rib cage, and lift the bum up. Lift the bum higher.
Yes.
Bum higher. Yes, there you go. Hold it there. Top leg up to hip height. Good. And we're gonna drop the bum down and up. We're gonna grab your arm. Forearm, forearm. Keep your upper body there. Down and up. And 3. And up. Work the bottom hip. 4. And lift. And 5. And lift. And 6. And reach the other leg away. 7. And lift. And 8. And lift. 9 down. And lift. Last one. 10. Work hard on the bottom hip. Hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Let's do the other side. Okay, so same thing. Make sure your head wouldn't be hitting each other. Okay, your hip is in line with the elbow and your knees are in line with the hand. Okay, bend your leg all the way back, pointing to the back. You're gonna inhale to prepare. First, you go from here, lift the ribcage away from your armpit, and then you're gonna lift your bum up, squeeze your bum, push your bum forward. Go ahead and grab each other's forearms. Okay, so the forearm allows you to make sure that the other arm, the other person is not dropping down. You gotta hold each other up, okay? Straighten the top leg,
Bring the leg up to hip height. Let's go. Drop the hip down. And up. And 2. And up. You count.
Down. 4, 5.
No?
6.
That is not count. And 6. And 7. And 8.
9.
Good.
10.
Hold it.
5.
4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Aren't you glad I counted instead of him? Okay, good. So now from here, we're gonna lie down on our belly. You're gonna have your heads away from each other. Alright. And when it comes to lying down, the person with the wider hip or longer legs will go on the outside. Okay. You're actually gonna have your palms stacking on top of one another and have your head facing downwards, okay? So I'm gonna turn to you guys so that you guys can hear me better. Alright, but your head is supposed to be facing down, okay? So in this case, my movement is actually pretty locked, so Daniel will need to open his legs wider. Good, wider. Yeah. Okay, so from here, we're gonna do one leg at a time. Alright, we're gonna do our right leg first. So you're gonna inhale to prepare, just rest your forehead on your hands. Exhale, draw your abdominals in. You're thinking of shrinking the waist as much as you can. Keep your hip bones and your pubic bone equal weight on the mat. You're gonna lift your right leg up and down, and 2, and down, and 3, and down. So you need to make sure that your leg is nice and straight. You gotta work hard from the butt cheek fold. What number are we at?
5.
Good. So Daniel's gonna help me keep track of the counting.
7.
Keep your hip bones
8.
nicely weighted on the mat.
9. 10.
Hold it up. We're gonna circle. 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh my god.
9, 10.
Reverse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh my goodness.
9, 10.
Oh, my butt. Let's go over to the other side. We're gonna do left leg lifting.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Make sure your knees are not
5,
bending. You should feel it in your
6,
butt cheeks, not in the
7,
back of the thighs. Okay,
8,
back of the thighs here, no.
9, 10.
Hold it up, circle.
1, 2,
Can you move your feet to the
3,
side?
4, 5,
Woo.
6,
Work hard on the butt
7,
cheeks. No
8,
tension in your low back.
9, 10.
Reverse.
1, 2,
Keep
3,
breathing.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Woo! So that's your single leg extension plus circles. We're going to come into our kneeling position. So you're just gonna push yourself up. Before we do that, we're just gonna quickly do a shell stretch. You're gonna walk your knees towards your palms a little bit and just sit on your heels. Okay? So sit on your heels, round the back away from your thighs. A little bit different from a child's pose. Child's pose, you actually flatten your chest into your thighs. For Pilates shell stretch, you're gonna round your tummy away, just stretching the whole back. Take a deep breath into the base of your lungs. You're gonna feel like you're growing wings up from the back. And as you exhale, you're gonna slowly roll yourself up and gently lift the gaze and sit nice and tall. Good job. Woo, I'm a mess. Okay, so from here we're gonna go into our final exercise. You guys are holding up really, really well. We're going to face each other in a high kneeling position. Okay, so if you have a ball, that would be great. If you don't have a ball, anything that you don't mind throwing in each other is fine. Nothing dangerous, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find a safe distance where when we reach our hands, we shouldn't touch, okay? Yeah, so maybe 1 inch apart with our fingertips. So from here, you're gonna come into a high kneeling position. If you're having some issues with your knees, what you can do is you can actually fold your mat this way. Okay? and just put your knees on top. Alright, so your legs, we tend to have our heels together this way. When our knees are apart, you want your feet to be able to just go to the side a little bit, parallel. Alright, squeezing hard on your bum cheeks and your core muscles. Your whole body works as a plank. So the whole time when you do this exercise, your head, shoulder, rib cage, pelvis, knee, always is in a straight line. You won't be sitting down, nor will you be flaring your ribcage forward this way, okay? So if you have a mirror at home, I would highly recommend you to look at yourself in the mirror as you do this exercise. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna hold the ball in front of us and we'll pace each other, okay? So each time somebody leans back, your partner leans back together. So we're gonna go exhale, inhale up, and we're gonna throw. Okay, exhale, inhale up, and throw. Okay, exhale, inhale up, and throw. So this one works on your quads, on your thighs. Exhale, up, inhale up, then you throw, okay? Exhale, inhale up. All right, exhale, lean back, inhale up, and throw. Okay, now, as you get more comfortable with the throwing and you want to make it more challenging, we're gonna throw it a little bit offside, so the other person have to twist a little bit to catch it. Okay, let's go. Lean, up, lean, up, woo, and lean, and up, lean, and up, and lean, and up. Okay, so once this gets a little bit easier for you, we're gonna change the sequence a little bit. We are going to throw. Once the person catch the ball, then only we come back up. So we're gonna do it this way. Exhale, lean back, hold in the lean back. Good, and come up. No, you throw when I'm leaning. Okay, so lean, throw, and come up. Lean, throw, and come up. Lean, throw, whoop, and come up. Lean, throw, and come up. Lean, throw. So it's this coordination, okay? Lean and throw. Good, work hard on the butt. 5 more, lean, throw, and up. Lean, throw, and up. Good, lean, exhale, and up. 2 more. Woo, and up. Last one, lean, throw. Yeah, and up. Good job. So if you like more, you can just throw at each other more, or you can add in twists even before you throw. Okay, so this is really good for you to train your coordination and learn to control your body more. Okay, so that's our final exercise. We're gonna go into our stretching. So for the first stretch, we're actually gonna face each other. You won't need the ball anymore. Okay, and we're gonna grab onto each other's hands. So if you're not very flexible, you can bend your knees. Alright, so just 1 second. If you're wearing rings, sometimes your partner might squish your fingers, so usually what I'll do is I'll just remove my rings. Okay, we're gonna take turns to bend forward and arch the back. So for the first one, I'm gonna bend forward, Dennis gonna arch his chest towards the ceiling. And exhale, chest forward. Inhale. And exhale. So you want to be careful that your partner is not yanking you. You're just gently giving into him or her. Last one. And sit upright, okay? Good job. So we're gonna have our backs facing each other again. Come on, closer. So make sure there's no gap in between your bumps. More. Yeah. Okay, so sit in your neutral pelvis. You're gonna have your legs all the way together. Legs all the way together. Good, okay. And from here, make sure your head and your whole back is in contact. And what we're gonna do is we're just going to, I'm going to arch, Daniel's gonna bend forward, okay? This feels really nice. So I'm gonna reach my arms up and just lie down on his back and arch. So nice, but he's dying. So it's my turn. Reach up and forward. Good. And go. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. And sit back upright. Okay, so this feels really nice for the spine, and because you've worked so hard, you just want to relax onto each other's back, but you're helping the other person stretch the back of the hamstrings and the calves as well. Alright, great job. So we're gonna do one more. For this one, we're actually going to have our hands against each other. So let's do, we shouldn't do palms facing each other. We should do back to back this way. Okay, so you just interlace your fingers with the back of your hands towards each other. We're going to go into a side bend. So we're going to have one palm down over here and just bend towards. Yeah. Keep your bum nice and anchored. You're going to inhale, reach up, sit upright, exhale, touch down and reach. Good. Look forward, try not to look down, okay? Make sure you're looking forward, your spine is nice and lengthened. And exhale. And inhale. If your height difference is like a lot, you might not be able to keep your fingers interlaced. As you can see, my arms are straightened all the way, when Daniel's hand is actually bent a little bit to accommodate me. Last one. So you might just slide onto the back of each other's hand. That's fine as well. Very good. So that's 3 side bends on each side. We're going to come into our standing position for the final nicest stretch. So let's come into our standing position. You're going to face the front. Your feet is wider than hip distance apart. Your distance among each other should be, when you reach your arms away, you should be able to hold each other's forearm while you bend your body. Okay? So maybe a little bit closer. Grab my forearm. Okay? So when you do this, I just want you to caution you is see the way that we're gripping on each other's arm. We actually have one top and one bottom just holding onto each other for support. You can actually do this way as well, with whichever is more comfortable, but don't do wrist, okay? Forearm. Let's bring this arm up. Hold on to each other's forearm, and what you can do is you can bend this leg, but you're gonna step this leg further away. Make sure that your ear is under the top arm, not like this, okay? Not this, this. Now from here, bend the outside leg. Keep your chest up as much as you can. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, put the weight on the outside leg, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. Good, let's do the other side. So we're just gonna swap sides so that we can face you guys. For you guys, you can just turn to the other side, okay? So from here, grab onto each other's wrist, not hand, okay, or forearm. Step away, make sure your head is under your arm, not above. Exhale. I'm going to step away a little bit further and lean. You count. Count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, okay, so good job everybody. Okay, so that's the end of today's couples Pilates. For the variations, if you're doing alone, if you'd like to know a variation that you can done for one person, you can just text me or just leave a comment below and I will give you more reference as to how you can do this alone. We hope you enjoyed today's couple Pilates. It's been really fun doing a video with Daniel, and we hope for more fun content to come, and enjoy and stay safe. Take care.
Remember to follow and subscribe.